Hey YouTube, it's your girl Ayana, aka the Crafty Notary, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about how to become a commissioned notary, the 2023 version. So now, if you go back on my channel, I made this video a couple of years ago, I think in 2021, so about 2 years ago. And some things have changed. Maybe prices have changed. I don't know, but I know that a lot of people really want to know how to become a notary. And so I thought that we'll give an updated video on how to do just that. And I'll kind of step you through some of the process, some of what you will need to get started, and how to go about becoming a notary. So, what is a notary public? A notary public is what is called a ministerial public official. So we serve the public and we are given a commission by the state, in my case, the state of Florida, to serve the public as a trusted public servant, right? So we go through a background check. Now, not every notary goes through a background check, but we typically go through a background check. We do go through a course. We have a bond, we are insured, and all of those things are good in the eyes of a public when it comes to needing someone to execute documents or notarize documents. The signer executes them, we notarize them, as well as other things that people depend on notaries for, like giving oaths in court, like proctoring exams, those kinds of things people trust notaries for. Completing I-9 forms, because there's no notarization involved in that, but they trust the notary to do that because we're already a vetted public official, right? So that is what a notary is in a nutshell. Most commonly in the state of Florida, we notarize documents. We can also become loan signing agents and work with other businesses, to facilitate the signing of real estate documents. We can also officiate weddings in the state of Florida. So we can solemnize marriages in the state of Florida. And let me think. I think that just about covers it. So let's jump right into it and talk about how to become a notary, right? All right, I'm going to back in there. It is a small book. You can carry it with you. You can tab it like I have done. And in the event you are ever in a situation where you need to prove what you can and cannot do, you have this book here readily available. In the event you need to know how to do something on the fly because it's a new situation for you, you have this book at your disposal. So this book should go in your notary bag or your briefcase, and it should ride with you everywhere you go. All right. And let you see my face. When someone hits your bond with a lawsuit or a claim, you are responsible for paying back that money that the bond company had to pay out. It's just like a bond when you go to jail. It's the same premise. You pay the bondsman in the event that you don't show up for court, they have to pay, well, they paid the bail for you to get out of jail. And in the event you don't go to court, they want their money back, right? It's a claim against their bond. So it's the same principle. If someone makes a claim against your bond, the bond company will pay out on that claim up to the $7,500, right? And then you are responsible for paying back that money. Now, if you have E&O insurance, you can file a claim for on your insurance and get the money back in order to pay your bond back, right? And any other fees that you may incur during that claim or lawsuit or whatever it is. So the bond protects the public against you and your errors and your mistakes. The E&O insurance protects you for any claims that are made against you and or your bond and your business. Okay? So I highly suggest getting E&O insurance. You do not have to get it through the NNA. My current policy is through Byberg, but Hiscox is another company. There are plenty of companies out there. All you need to do is search liability, errors, and omissions insurance. E&O stands for errors and omissions. There's other industries that require this, like real estate agents and attorneys. There's other industries that require E&O insurance. So it's a very common thing. Okay. So it is Let's see. I think that is just about it in a nutshell. So once you go through that and you, oh, I know, I wanted to show you the application. So let me do that. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's see if we can see the application. Where do we see that? Go here. Here it is. So let's see if we can see the application. So this is an online application, and you can fill this out online after you do the course, and you fill everything out. You put your bond information, and then this gets electronically submitted. You pay and all of that good stuff. No, let me tell you again. It says it right here. So you will fill this out, you will print this, sign it, and then mail it in with your bond form to the NNA. You can also download a blank application. Let's see what that looks like. Here it is. So this is the application. You're going to print this out, return the original to the NNA in California, right? You're going to have to make an affidavit of character, meaning someone who is unrelated to you, okay, will need to speak to your character. So they will have to fill out this information. Says, I'm unrelated and have known the person for 1 year or more to the best of my knowledge. This is my address. All of that stuff. They put in their county and then they swear, okay, this is the oath of office for the applicant. So this is the oath of office. This is where the other person signs, okay? And then you take this oath, right? You read it. And then you sign here, print your name. This is the bond application, okay? You're going to sign it. It already has all the bond information on there. And then it has instructions on how to fill it out and complete it. So the affidavit of character, that was one of the areas that I did not expect to see, but it has to be compliant and completed and signed by a person who has known you for at least 1 year and is not related to you. All right. And they have to sign their name. All right. Let me give you one piece of advice on this application. Where it says last, first, and middle name, put the name that you want to sign every time you complete a notarization. It's your legal name, but if you do not want to sign with your middle name each and every time, do not put your middle name, okay? Otherwise, when you are commissioned, you will have to sign with the full name that you have on your commission certificate, okay? You will have to sign that way with your commission certificate on your certificate. I have 2 middle names, and I purposely did not include my middle names on here. It's simply my first and last name because I did not want to sign with all 4 of my names. Okay. So there's a piece of advice for you. If you got questions, you can call this number here. Okay. And then you also have to complete the course. You're going to print that certificate that you get when you complete the course, and that's also going to go with your application. So when you mail your application here, you will be sending your training certificate, your application, and your bond form. Those 3 things will all need to go together, okay? All 3 will need to go together. You would have already had paid when you signed up. Excuse me. You would have already paid when you signed up to do the course. So you don't need to send any other monies with the application. Now, I did want to show you sunbiz.org. This is Florida's Division of Corporations. Sunbiz.org is how you can remember how to get there. dos.myflorida.com is the proper address. But as you see, there's a whole section on authentications, notaries, and other services. Authentication are apostilles and notarial certifications. And then there's a whole section on notaries. When you click here, there's a whole section here on notaries. There's a list of unapproved online notaries. That notary education program, this is the free program. This is literally free. Okay? It's free. So that's where you would go for the free course, but you will have to piecemeal everything else together. Okay? The governor's reference manual is here. That's also a good one to read. Okay? I have it printed out and I have read it. Okay? Notary forms are here. So you got the notary application packet, document for name change. So this is the same application. The NNA just put their information on the bottom. But if you get a bond outside of the NNA, you have to have this form filled out in order to submit it. Right? And what else? The Office of the Governor and Civil Law Notary for attorneys. So this is a good resource for you. Okay? This is a good resource for you. All right. So then once you complete all of this stuff and you have sent it in, it probably takes, I would say, 4 to 6 weeks, maybe. Could be longer. Depends on how backlogged the state of Florida is. And when you're doing it with the NNA, you're mailing it to the NNA. They're electronically submitting it. Florida mails the commission certificate to the NNA. They mail it to you. Okay? I don't know what happened to mine. I need to get another copy somehow. I need to find out how I can get another copy. But that is how it works. So that is how to become a notary in a nutshell. Okay. I'm going to make an updated video on what other things you need after you become commissioned, but that will get you started, right? As always, hit the subscribe button, right? Also, make sure you like this video because that keeps me in the algorithm. Make sure you comment on the video. I do answer each and every comment. So if you have a question, please ask it below. And I think that's it. So until the next time, I will see you. Bye.